Do I just sit?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Can you say this phrase for us?
These are real people with real
Stories.
Do you know what dating violence is?
When someone feels unsafe in a relationship, whether it's mental or physical.
Violence in relationships, especially in high school students.
Dating violence is within a relationship, within the confines of a relationship, where one or both partners are treated unfairly, either physically or mentally.
Why do you think abuse occurs in some teenage dating relationships?
I feel like many young minds aren't fully there yet. They aren't grown up enough to understand how to act in certain situations. And sometimes that could lead into violence and screaming, stuff like that.
Probably because of parenting. Like they haven't had good relationships with their parents, so they probably won't have good dating relationships.
I think teenagers can have a certain amount of insecurity and immaturity that is expressed in their relationship, to the point where they don't know how to properly handle themselves in a relationship, and it comes out aggressively.
Why might it be difficult for victims to leave an abusive relationship?
I think they cling on to what they valued in the relationship before it might have taken a turn for the worse, and leaving the relationship effects that it could have if it was a person that was close to you or in a friend group that they don't want to make issues between the group.
If they have a rough home life, it's not always easy to let go of, somebody outside of your household, even if they are abusive to you.
How can you help someone who has been hurt in a dating relationship?
I think reaching out to them and saying that you're always there for them if they need someone to talk to, and also encouraging them to seek help professionally.
I'd say try and ease them and convince them to try and get away from that abuse and that hurtful situation. And if they don't, then I'd definitely advise them to seek attention for it.
Have you ever personally experienced dating violence?
I personally have not, but I have had friends that have been through domestic violence and dating violence.
Would you like to share some of the stories you know? No names need to be
Yeah,
said.
it was very hard for me to watch, but I tried to intervene, and she said that it was okay because she loved this person.
Were there any obvious signs that this relationship was abusive?
Yes. Screaming, ripping of clothing, hurtful words, saying things that shouldn't be said, and not being lenient, controlling, constant stuff.
Did this friend of yours ever confide in someone about the abuse?
She told us stories about it, but she never really did anything about it.
When was it? How far into the relationship?
Oh boy. 8 months?
Why do you think it took her so long?
It was just a routine to them. That's all they knew. They hung out with this person every day, so they didn't want to end the routine.